The amazing benefits of dried plums and the best ways to dry them at home. Plums are very nutritious fruits. They are rich in the most important nutrients beneficial to the health of the body, such as vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber. Plums are dried to preserve them during the cold months and to enjoy their benefits throughout the year. Dried plums, or what is also known as prunes, can be preserved for up to 12 months. In the fridge, 6 months out. Nutritional content of dried prunes. Dried plums contain a large group of the most important nutrients for a healthy body. They contain more than 10 different types of vitamins and minerals. Each 5 dried plums contains 114 calories, 1 gram of protein, 3 grams of fiber, 30 grams of carbohydrates, 18 grams of sugars, 0 grams of fat, 280 milligrams of potassium, or 12% of the body's daily need. It also contains the following vitamins and minerals: Vitamin A, Vitamin C, Vitamin K, Vitamins B2, B3, B6, Iron, Manganese, Copper, Magnesium, Phosphorus. The main benefits of dried plums. Dried plum offers a variety of benefits for the body, which have been proven by many international studies and research. The most important of these benefits: 1. Helps treat constipation. One of the most famous benefits of dried plums and fresh plums is that it helps treat cases of constipation, due to 2 main reasons. First, that plum is rich in fiber that is insoluble in water, and therefore these fibers will not dissolve in water and come out with liquids, but will remain coherent and add to the amount of waste in the intestines, which in turn will stimulate the intestines to excrete waste out of the body. Second, plums contain in their composition a compound called sorbitol, which is a sugar alcohol that acts as a natural laxative for the intestines. This was confirmed by a study published in 2011, in which experts confirmed the effectiveness of dried plums in the treatment of constipation and classified it as the primary treatment that is recommended to resort to in cases of mild to moderate constipation, and may also benefit in severe constipation. 1. 2. Helps control cholesterol and blood pressure levels. A 2011 study demonstrated the effect of dried prunes in controlling both blood pressure and harmful cholesterol in the body. This study included 259 male and female volunteers who ate dried or soaked prunes daily for 8 weeks, and the results showed a reduction in blood pressure in volunteers after only 1 dose of dried prunes, and this effect lasted 8 weeks, and also showed a decrease in the level of harmful cholesterol in the body, too. Many other studies were conducted in this regard on both humans and animals, and all of them confirmed the effect of dried plums in lowering both harmful cholesterol and blood pressure. 3,4. 3. Protects against osteoporosis. Numerous studies and research have ranked dried plum as the most effective fruit in protecting against osteoporosis and even treating it, because dried plum is rich in the most important nutrients that bones need to maintain their health and density, such as vitamin K, potassium, magnesium, and phosphorus, in addition to its richness in antioxidants, which protects the body from infections that cause most chronic diseases. In one such study, eating dried prunes significantly increased the secretion of some types of hormones that play a large role in the process of bone formation and maintaining their density and hardness. 5. 4. Rich in antioxidants. Dried plums are very rich sources of antioxidants, and contain more than twice the amount of antioxidants found in other types of fruits. Moreover, they are especially rich in the most important types of antioxidants called polyphenols. This substance plays a huge role in protecting the body from infections. It prevents damage to the cells of the body, and thus prevents the main causes of chronic diseases. Studies that examine the effect of eating dried plums on the health of the human body confirm that the polyphenols in it help reduce the risk of cancer, heart disease, and diabetes, in addition to its ability to relieve symptoms associated with chronic joint diseases as well as lung diseases. 5. Suitable for diabetics. Although dried prunes contain sugars and carbohydrates, studies have found that they help maintain blood sugar levels, due to 2 main reasons. First, that plum is rich in fiber that slows down the body's ability to absorb carbohydrates from food, and therefore blood sugar will not rise suddenly and sharply, but will rise gradually more slowly. Second, One of the effects of eating dried plums on the body is that it stimulates the secretion of a hormone called adiponectin, which in turn affects the process of controlling blood sugar. In addition to all this, plums' richness in antioxidants helps prevent diabetes, especially type 2, but it is important to moderate the quantities of plums we eat daily, as excessive intake will lead to undesirable adverse results, especially because it contains carbohydrates in its composition. How to prepare dried plums at home? Plums can be dried at home in many different ways. Here are the 2 best methods that you can adopt without having to buy a fruit dryer. Method 1: Drying plums using sunlight. First, we start by washing the plum fruits well of any stuck dirt. Then we cut the fruit from the middle to get the seed out. In a large bowl, mix 4 cups of water with a cup of lemon juice. Drop the prunes into the bowl and leave them in the mixture for a few minutes. After that, we distribute the fruits on the shelves for drying the fruits, taking care to leave spaces between them. Place a tray under the shelves to collect the liquids that will come out of the plum fruits, and put a gauze cover over it to protect the fruits from insects. And finally, turn the fruits every once in a while, and do not leave them outside during the night, but only during the day, otherwise the fruits will be damaged. Plum fruits often need about 4 days to dry completely, and this period varies according to the intensity of the sun's rays. Method 2: Drying the plum in the oven. After washing the plum fruits well, we cut them into 2 equal halves and get rid of the seeds inside. Arrange the prunes on the oven racks, making sure to leave spaces between them. We put a tray at the bottom of the oven so that the juices that come out of the plums collect in it, to ensure that these juices do not get inside the oven. We put the oven at a temperature of 79 degrees Celsius and leave the fruits to dry completely. To ensure the necessary period of time, check the oven from time to time, and turn the fruits after about 2 hours until they are dry from all sides. Dried plum side effects and warnings. Despite the important benefits that dried plums provide to the body and their wonderful nutritional content, it is important to pay attention to the following points. 1. Excessive consumption leads to diarrhea. Because dried plums are a natural laxative for the intestines, they help in cases of constipation, but excessive consumption, especially in people who do not suffer from constipation, leads to diarrhea. It is always best to stick to the daily recommended amount of 1/4 to ½ cup, or no more than 87 grams per day. 2. Excessive intake of it causes an increase in exposure to acrylamide. Acrylamide is a chemical that naturally results from the interaction of sugars in foods with an amino acid called asparagine. Dried at low temperatures. You can make sure of this by reading the label on the package and choosing the types mentioned as being dried at low temperatures, and if you want to dry plums at home, follow the instructions carefully and do not raise the oven temperature on your own.